EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. His throw left side is complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. A run with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Cowboys nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Ready.
At the 8-yard line.
Come on, cut.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready.
Blue. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the center. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Good. 180.
Hurts working in the pistol. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
Back to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll take this down inside the 30. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide. Open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts. That one is caught by Campbell. Down the left sideline. And he will finally be out of bounds, but hold everything. Flag down, back to the line of scrimmage. This is coming back. Here's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Hurts now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First
Here we go,
10
set.
at the 15-yard line.
45, white. Ready.
On first down, here's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Tied at 10 apiece. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Lance looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll take this one in. Dave Ferguson. Touchdown Cowboys.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hurts to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
It is good. Makes the score Cowboys 24, Eagles 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A give. Here's Benson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Power forward Sean Gary there in run support. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Benson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Power forward Sean Gary there in run support.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Benson. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. And And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down, they need 3. Hand off, and it's Benson running right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Ready.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Lance. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation.
Okay,
they need to step up here and get a stop.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Got it.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Lance. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Cowboys. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point try, 4th time. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Hurts to the air on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. 3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Smith. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7.
Cowboys 31, Eagles 24.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Throwing, Lance. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, it'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180, 180.
Throwing is Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This one heads directly out of bounds. The market's just on the other side of midfield.
Set, cut. Black 40. Set, cut.
To throw, here's Lance. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Say, yo, get your chili up. We gotta hit that. They black out. They act out. We gotta hit that. Hey, what's up, though? I hit him. That's the line.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
So we saw in the first half, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Great. 180.
Here's Brown. And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Great.
Hurts now. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Always take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Here's ETN. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lance. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cut.
The carry here for ETN. And he will get into the end zone. Trevor ETN. Touchdown, Dallas. They're not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Cowboys 48, Eagles 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really one play into the drive, you're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the move, left is Benson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. The pressure there's got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And pass ball's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field